What does true wealth look like? A $2 billion palace, a $400 million yacht, and a $230 million private jet. There are cameras outside which relay the image with great vision outside. It sounds outrageous, but for the man who turned Dubai into the marvel it is today, it's almost fitting. Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum didn't just build a city. He built a symbol of ambition and luxury. And with that came a fortune few can imagine. Join us as we explore the life of a sheikh richer than Saudi Arabia's prince. Guys, welcome to the palace. They say if heaven had a gate on earth, it would probably look like Sheikh Mohammed's palace in Dubai. His main royal residence is known as Zabil Palace, located right in the center of Dubai. Many people also call it the Golden Palace because of its grand design, shining gates, and the luxury that fills every corner of it. Zabil Palace is not open to the public, but from the outside, you can already tell that it is no ordinary home. It is surrounded by high walls, military guards, and private security teams. The roads leading to the palace are always clean and quiet. The grass is cut perfectly, and the trees are lined up like they were drawn with a ruler. The gates of the palace are made with real gold detailing, and the metal bars are decorated with a royal emblem. At night, lights shine across the gates, making them glow like gold in the dark. The design mixes old Arabic styles with modern luxury, showing the sheikh's taste for tradition and wealth at the same time. Inside the palace, the rooms are said to be covered in gold, marble, and fine silk. According to people who have been invited, the floors are made of white Italian marble and the ceilings are painted with gold patterns. Massive chandeliers hang from the roof, and some of them are made with crystal from Europe. Each room is decorated with rare items from different countries. Carpets from Persia, artworks from France, gold lamps from Morocco, and antique furniture from England. Every chair, table, and decoration piece inside the palace is custom-made, often using real gold, silver, and diamonds. The palace also includes large private gardens where birds from Africa, India, and Asia fly freely. There are private lakes, artificial waterfalls, and even a mini zoo that houses rare animals like white lions and royal falcons. Next to the palace, there's also a private airstrip where his helicopters land and take off. This means Sheikh Mohammed can leave or arrive at his home without using public roads. He also has a private tunnel that connects the palace to other royal buildings in the city. The palace is not only a home, it is also a meeting place for world leaders, business tycoons, and royal family members. Deals worth billions of dollars have been discussed and agreed upon inside those gold-lined rooms. When foreign presidents or kings visit Dubai, many of them are taken to Zabil Palace for private dinners and quiet conversations. Breakfast every morning in Sheikh Mohammed's palace feels more like an art show than a meal. The table is dressed with rare fruits flown in from around the world, pastries brushed in real gold, and the finest honey poured like liquid sunshine. Nothing is placed by accident. Everything is arranged to impress the eye as much as the tongue. His coffee isn't just any blend. It's paired with milk taken only from carefully raised grain-fed cows. Even the spoons and forks sparkle, each one coated in pure gold, making even the simplest bite feel royal. This isn't a silent meal, either. The sheikh often shares his mornings with his family, using the quiet hours to laugh, talk, and enjoy a peaceful start together, far from the public eye. And when it comes to taste, there are no limits. On just one trip abroad, the family once spent $2 million. Yes, $2 million, just on strawberries simply because they could. There are cameras outside which relay the image. So you're in the internal suite with great vision outside. When it comes to how Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum moves around, the word luxury does not even begin to describe it. His style of travel shows just how rich and powerful he is. Whether it's on land, in the air, or at sea, he uses some of the most expensive and custom-made machines in the world. His fleet is made up of private jets, super yachts, luxury cars, and even helicopters, all carefully picked to match his royal lifestyle. Let's start with a private jet. Sheikh Mohammed is known to own a Boeing 747, a jet that normally carries hundreds of passengers. But his version is not like any normal plane. It is a flying palace. The jet has gold-plated furniture, private bedrooms, meeting rooms, entertainment areas, and even a prayer room. The cost of this private jet is estimated to be over $500 million. This plane allows him to fly across the world in full comfort with his team and security always around. He also owns other smaller private planes for short trips inside the Middle East or across Europe. These jets are fitted with the same kind of comfort you would find in a five-star hotel. Everything from the leather seats to the gold faucets is made to order. Now, let's talk about his cars. Sheikh Mohammed has a massive car collection that includes some of the rarest and most expensive cars on earth. His garages are filled with Rolls-Royce Phantoms, Bentleys, Ferraris, Lamborghinis, Mercedes G-Wagons, and Bugattis. Some of these cars are coated in pure gold, while others are custom-made with his initials or family crest on them. One of his most famous cars is a Mercedes G-Wagon that was made with 6 wheels instead of 4, built specially for off-road desert driving. That car alone is worth more than $1 million. He is also known to own a custom Bugatti Veyron, which can cost over $2 million. Sheikh Mohammed does not just drive these cars in Dubai. When he travels, some of his favorite cars are flown ahead of him in separate cargo jets so that they are waiting when he arrives. This shows how much he values comfort, speed, and style no matter where he is in the world. When it comes to the sea, Sheikh Mohammed owns at least one super yacht called Dubai. This yacht is one of the largest private yachts in the world. It is around 530 feet long and worth more than $400 million. The yacht comes with its own helicopter pad, swimming pool, cinema, spa, disco room, and guest suites. It can carry dozens of guests and staff, and it is like a floating 5-star hotel. The yacht is often seen parked at private marinas in Dubai or the Mediterranean Sea. He also has helicopters for personal use. These are often used when he needs to move quickly between places in Dubai or attend official events without the stress of road traffic. These helicopters are fully customized and come with leather seats, soundproof cabins, and state-of-the-art safety equipment. In some cases, Sheikh Mohammed is known to move between his palaces and offices using armored vehicles that are bulletproof and designed to protect against attacks. These vehicles look simple from the outside, but they are strong, powerful, and extremely expensive, sometimes costing over $500,000 each. For longer trips inside the desert or for private getaways, he also uses custom-built caravans and mobile homes, which are more like small palaces on wheels. These vehicles come with beds, kitchens, satellite TVs, and even meeting rooms. When Sheikh Mohammed hosts a dinner, it's not just a meal. It's an experience that feels pulled straight from the pages of an old Arabian legend. Guests don't just arrive. They enter through courtyards lit by golden lanterns, greeted by the soft rhythm of live oud music and the rich scent of burning oud wood in the air. The guest list is as grand as the setting. Kings, presidents, Hollywood stars, and global billionaires all seated at the same table. But despite the status in the room, the mood remains warm. Smiles are shared, stories are told, and laughter echoes under the stars. The food is another world on its own. Every dish is handcrafted by master chefs using the rarest ingredients. From black caviar flown in from Russia to lamb slow-cooked in spices from India, all topped with edible gold leaf. Every plate is placed on a gold-plated tray with guests eating from pure silver cutlery polished to shine. As the final course is served, the entertainment begins. Not with loud shows, but with traditional Emirati dances and sometimes a private falconry display. With a single wave, the sheikh signals a majestic falcon to soar into the sky and return to his arm. A symbol of power, pride, and legacy. For many, it's not just a dinner. It's a night they'll remember for the rest of their lives and a taste of a world few will ever see. We realize that we want to look at American horses who like the American track. For example, you look for a shorter cannon bone. Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum is not only known for his wealth and leadership, he is also deeply connected to animals, especially horses, falcons, and rare wildlife. These animals are not just pets to him. They are part of his personal life, culture, and royal identity. He has spent hundreds of millions of dollars building an empire of animals that very few people in the world can match. Let's begin with horses. Sheikh Mohammed's love for horses started when he was a child. He grew up riding Arabian horses, which are a strong part of Emirati tradition. As he became older, this love turned into one of the biggest horse racing and breeding operations in the world. He is the founder of Godolphin, a famous horse racing team based in Dubai, the United Kingdom, Ireland, Australia, and the United States. Godolphin owns thousands of horses. Each one is specially trained for racing, and many have won top international races, including the Dubai World Cup, which is one of the richest horse races in the world. Some of these horses are worth more than $10 million each. In fact, Sheikh Mohammed has spent more than $500 million buying and breeding racehorses. He also owns Dali Stud, a top-level horse breeding operation. Through Dali, he produces champion horses that are sold and raced across the globe. His horse farm covers thousands of acres of land and are home to some of the best trainers, veterinarians, and caretakers money can buy. Now, let's talk about falcons. In the culture of the United Arab Emirates, falcons are a symbol of pride, tradition, and power. Falconry, the sport of hunting with falcons, has been practiced in the region for hundreds of years. But Sheikh Mohammed took this tradition to another level. He owns dozens of falcons, many of them trained to follow commands, hunt, and return to him during desert outings. These birds are not normal falcons. Some of them are specially bred hybrids trained by the best experts in the world. A single falcon in his collection can cost up to $1 million. His birds are kept in air-conditioned rooms and are often flown in first-class cabins during international trips. He even built private falcon hospitals in Dubai to make sure his birds get the best care possible. These hospitals have doctors who treat injured or sick falcons using the latest medical tools. In addition to horses and falcons, Sheikh Mohammed has a deep interest in exotic animals. On his private estates, it is common to find animals like white lions, cheetahs, gazelles, giraffes, zebras, and Arabian oryx. These animals live in large open areas that look like natural habitats. They are taken care of by full-time staff who feed them, bathe them, and monitor their health. One of his private properties is said to have a mini zoo where some of the rarest animals in the world live. These animals are not just there for show. They represent the beauty and pride of the wild, something Sheikh Mohammed wants to preserve and protect. He is also known to give some of these animals as royal gift to friends, leaders, and guests. In Arab culture, giving a rare falcon or horse is seen as a sign of deep respect. Sheikh Mohammed also takes part in camel racing, which is another traditional sport in the UAE. Some of his racing camels are trained with high-tech machines, and the races attract millions of dollars in prizes. To support all of this, Sheikh Mohammed has hundreds of staff members working as trainers, handlers, doctors, and managers across his animal facilities. Every single animal under his care lives in comfort and safety, often receiving better treatment than most humans. Between the public face of Dubai, which is incredibly welcoming, very relaxed, and a lot of alleged human rights abuses, he built Dubai like his personal project. When people talk about Dubai today, they mention the tallest building in the world, man-made islands, luxury hotels, gold-covered cars, and shopping malls as big as airports. But behind all these wonders is this one man, Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum. He did not just rule Dubai. He built it. To him, Dubai was more than just a city. It was his personal dream, and he worked day and night to turn that dream into reality. Many years ago, Dubai was a small desert town with a few buildings and fishing boats. In the 1960s and 1970s, it was still mostly sand and sea. But Sheikh Mohammed saw something different. He believed Dubai could be a world-famous city, not because of oil, but because of vision, hard work, and big ideas. When he became ruler in 2006, he wasted no time. He had already been planning Dubai's future long before that. He started approving massive projects that shocked the world. The most famous one is the Burj Khalifa, the tallest building in the world. To be the tallest, this was not our aim at the beginning. The aim was doing a spectacular project. It stands at over 2,700 feet high and cost more than $1.5 billion to build. Sheikh Mohammed did not just want a tall building. He wanted a symbol that would show the world that Dubai is not afraid to dream big. He also led the building of the Palm Jumeirah, a man-made island shaped like a palm tree. This island has luxury homes, hotels, and beaches that attract the rich from every part of the world. It cost $12 billion to create, and it is one of the most famous landmarks in the United Arab Emirates today. Under his leadership, Dubai Mall was built. This is the largest shopping mall on earth with over 1,200 stores, a giant aquarium, an ice skating rink, and even an indoor waterfall. He also helped build Dubai Marina, a modern city by the sea filled with skyscrapers, restaurants, and luxury yachts. But it didn't stop there. Sheikh Mohammed pushed for Dubai to have the best airline in the world. So, he supported the creation and growth of Emirates Airline, which now flies to over 150 cities in 6 continents. Emirates is now one of the richest and most trusted airlines in the world. He also made sure Dubai became a top place for tourism. He brought global events like Expo 2020, international sports tournaments, concerts, and tech conferences. Hotels like the Burj Al Arab, which looks like a sail on the sea, became symbols of extreme wealth and comfort. All these projects were not just for show. They were part of Sheikh Mohammed's big plan to move Dubai away from oil and into business, tourism, and technology. He wanted Dubai to make money from its brains, not just from its oil fields. And he succeeded. Today, Dubai brings in billions of dollars every year from tourism, property sales, and international trade. The city has over 3 million people, with more than 85% being foreigners. It is now home to some of the richest people in the world, and most of the big companies want a base there. Sheikh Mohammed's way of working is fast. He does not like slow progress. He once said that if a project is meant to take 10 years, he wants it done in 2. And in Dubai, that is exactly how things move. Skyscrapers go up in months. Roads are built overnight. New laws are passed quickly to support business. He treats the city like his personal project, fixing what is wrong, changing what needs improvement, and always pushing for the next big thing. Even during hard times like the 2008 global financial crash or the 2020 pandemic, Sheikh Mohammed did not slow down. He found ways to protect the economy, support workers, and attract new investors. He showed the world that Dubai was not just built on money. It was built on vision, leadership, and bold decisions. Many people around the world wonder how rich Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum really is. Some even call him a trillionaire, but the truth is not that simple. His exact net worth is not known to the public, and he is not listed on any official list like Forbes. But when you look at what he owns and controls, it is easy to see why people believe he may be richer than most world leaders and even richer than Saudi Arabia's crown prince. Officially, some sources say Sheikh Mohammed's personal wealth is around $4 billion. That alone puts him among the richest royals in the world. But that is only a small part of the full picture. As the ruler of Dubai and the vice president of the United Arab Emirates, he controls many state-owned companies, royal assets, and investments that are worth far more than his personal bank account. One of the main sources of his wealth is Dubai Holding, a massive business group owned by the ruling family. Dubai Holding is behind some of the biggest companies in the country, including luxury hotels, shopping malls, media networks, telecom companies, and global real estate. The value of Dubai Holding runs into hundreds of billions of dollars. He also controls land and properties across Dubai. In Dubai, the royal family owns most of the land. This means that whenever a new skyscraper, shopping mall, or resort is built, the royal family benefits directly from it. He is not just earning money. He is earning from the land, the buildings, the businesses inside, and even the tourists who visit. Apart from Dubai, Sheikh Mohammed also owns large properties in other countries. He has homes and land in the United Kingdom, the United States, Ireland, and France. Some of these estates are worth tens of millions of dollars each. One of his properties in the UK, located in the countryside of Surrey, is said to be worth over £70 million. What makes people believe he is a trillionaire is not just what he owns. It is also about what he controls. The government of Dubai, which he leads, is in charge of ports, airlines, banks, tech companies, construction firms, and luxury brands. He does not need to put all of these in his name, but he still controls them, and they are worth hundreds of billions, maybe even $1 trillion or more when added together. Also, unlike regular billionaires, Sheikh Mohammed does not live off a salary. His money flows in from many places: land, oil-related investments, tourism, real estate, global businesses, and more. And unlike other rich people who report their earnings for tax or public purposes, Sheikh Mohammed's wealth is kept private. That's why nobody knows the full amount, and it leaves room for people to believe that his fortune might secretly touch $1 trillion or more. Some financial experts say it is possible. If you take into account his private wealth, state assets he controls, investments under his name, and resources tied to the Dubai government, the number could be far higher than what we see on paper. After all, he runs a city where one night in a hotel room can cost over $10,000, and he helped turn it into one of the richest places on earth. The whole is a country, we think about it. We do things in Abu Dhabi, we do things in Dubai, we do things in Sharjah, so the competition is, Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum may not always be in the news, but behind the scenes, he holds a level of power that very few people in the world can match. His influence goes far beyond Dubai and the United Arab Emirates. He is deeply connected to global leaders, billionaires, large companies, and powerful institutions. Much of his strength comes from how quietly he moves and how widely he is respected in private circles. As the Prime Minister of the United Arab Emirates, he attends high-level meetings with presidents, kings, and prime ministers from across the world. But many of the most important deals and decisions happen away from cameras. He prefers to work quietly. This has earned him a reputation as a man of action, not noise. While other leaders seek attention, Sheikh Mohammed makes moves that change cities, industries, and even countries without saying much publicly. He is known to speak directly with world leaders when he wants something done. For example, when foreign companies want to set up in Dubai, many of them wait for his approval, even if they already have business licenses. His personal blessing can open doors that money alone cannot. This is because he controls access to Dubai's most important assets: land, permits, contracts, and connections. Many billionaires and powerful families across the world have strong ties with him. From tech moguls in America to royal families in Europe and Asia, Sheikh Mohammed has built a trusted network. These relationships are not always made public, but they show in the results: new projects, smooth business operations, and massive global investments flowing into Dubai. He also uses his influence to shape the image of Dubai and the UAE across the world. One of the reasons he is so powerful is because he understands how to mix modern ideas with traditional values. He presents Dubai as a modern city full of luxury, business, and technology, but still holds on to the strong leadership style that people in the region expect. This gives him the ability to deal with both the East and the West without losing respect from either side. Inside the UAE, he has built a system that gives him quiet control over major parts of the country. His name may not be on every document, but his hand is in almost everything, from business rules to construction laws to media decisions and international deals. Many decisions are made through private meetings with his trusted team, without the need for voting or long delays. Even in the world of technology and innovation, Sheikh Mohammed plays a big role. He has strong ties with companies working in artificial intelligence, space travel, and robotics. His vision for Dubai includes smart cities, flying taxis, and virtual reality. Some of the world's richest and smartest minds work with Dubai because of the access and trust that comes from his personal support. Military leaders, global investors, tech CEOs, and top diplomats often visit Dubai not just for business, but to sit down with him in person. A short meeting with Sheikh Mohammed can lead to $1 billion deal, a new policy, or a major project. This shows the kind of influence he has, one that does not need loud speeches, but quiet control. When countries have disputes, or when businesses face legal troubles, he sometimes steps in to settle the matter behind closed doors. Because of his clean image, his word is trusted in many parts of the world, even in situations where others may not be welcome. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in our next video.